So, what would you say is the hardest part about owning a restaurant business and trying to run the day-to-day services?
Well, the hardest thing is just it's a lot of labor.
Yeah.
Number one, because you have to rotate pans, you have to keep food cooked all the time, and and not only that, but reliable workers.
Yeah.
Workers. It's just constant rotation because people come and go. But other than that, I think if everybody could do their part, to me, it's not that hard.
Yeah. So, in that aspect, when you say like reliable workers, you've had problems like with people calling in from work or not being here or maybe just going through personal things in life where they can't be here, and that affects you because you need the bodies here.
That's right.
So you have to really kind of pick up the slack yourself.
That's right.
So have you ever had to just run the whole restaurant on your own, or did you, what do you do if you're the only person here? How do you do you just do everything on your own and people just have to wait?
I've done it. I've done it to where I was by myself a few times, but not too long, because I always had like about 6 people working. You know what I'm saying? So, but now starting off with just 2 of us because of the flow, and we're working on building up, and we'll build up those numbers as well as far as employees.
Got you.
Yeah.
So, also, what would you say is your biggest mistake that you've made in this business? What is the thing you think that I could have did that different? Not saying you have any regrets, but just saying like, okay, that was probably the wrong place to spend money, or I didn't need to buy that and I did, or I paid too much for this, or I paid too much for that.
It's a risk at any time you're trying to open up a business. So, and fear of the unknown is already one thing. But the other thing was, I think I did 2 big things at one time. I actually was looking for a house at the same time, trying to open up a restaurant. I think that's 2 big things, major projects at the same time, that made it a little bit complicated for me on this one.
Yeah.
But other than that, as far as opening up a business, sometimes I just think that this was a building that was for me because I wasn't looking for it, and found it. You know what I'm saying? So I think that was a blessing for me to be here. I think it's going to grow. I just have to make sure that the other people that knows me from another location is familiar with this location, and I think we'll be successful. So I think we're good.
Yeah, that's good. And trying to get the people to come over here, man, and that's why I reached out to you too. I told him, I said, I was just like, social media reach so far. Like, you could be way over here on the north side of Houston, and you can reach somebody way on the east side of Houston. And for people that don't live in Houston, getting from one side of town to the other is 45 minutes sometimes. That's how big Houston is. We're a real spread out city, but social media makes everybody connect, because I've seen it to where dudes have switched barbers because they see a barber on Instagram cutting better. People buy clothes and shoes off Instagram.
Yeah.
Girls get their weaves done off Instagram and things of that nature. So that's real good right there, man. Just being on social media.